Alright guys, welcome back to the video, and we are going to be continuing on trying to figure out what is wrong with the Falcon, because it likes to shut off, super random. And we already found one thing right off the bat. So I want you guys to stay tuned to the end of this video, because we're going to go on another trip. We're going to go pick up some parts from a subscriber, and we're going to check out his car, and I thought I'd bring you guys along. So if you look at that bottom harness, this car still has a factory harness in it. And you can clearly see it's not plugged in all the way. So the car likes to just shut off randomly. And one time I turned the key on to try to crank it, and it didn't do nothing. Like if the battery was completely dead. Then I tried it again, then it started. So maybe that's the reason why, because one of these goes to the ignition switch. It could be that bottom one. I'm not 100% sure. But we gotta make sure that that's plugged in correctly. Our dirty shed. And this is what we're looking for. Good spring harness.
Sure doesn't push in very easy.
That's what should have popped out.
That's better. That's almost, I think that might be all the way. This light over here. Yeah, that's all the way in.
It's all the way in.
Yeah, look at it.
Just because it's a little wet, maybe still looks, yeah, that looks pretty good. I can see it right here on the camera too. Look. Zoom in a little bit. It looks like there's a little bit of gap there.
Yeah, it's kind of, the edges are broken.
It's just the way the plastic, the rubber is.
Yeah, the edges are broken a little bit. That's all the way on. This one. Okay. Can we go back on all the way down?
That's gonna be it for that, huh? So now that we have the plugs plugged in correctly and we sprayed it with some electrical cleaner, I'm gonna leave the car alone. I'm gonna drive it around, see if it acts funny, and if it does it again, then I still know I have the issue, and if it doesn't do it anymore, well then we got it fixed. So now we're here at the Pinto because, like I said in the last video, we need to see what's going on with the brakes with this car. So we're gonna try to get it started and see if we can find anything wrong.
Drive it over to the garage.
I got a new battery. We're gonna put it in, and we have some
Dun, dun, dun.
other way starter fluid.
Started good.
We're gonna see if this 2.3 is gonna start.
It'll start. Yeah, it fits right in there. Yeah, just sit down on there. Mr. Clean guy over here.
Yeah. Mine's the Miata seats.
Comfy, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Should have had them in your.
What'd you say these are out of? 92? 94? Mazda Miata? Something like that?
They're kind of hard to find though.
Alright, see what happens here.
All right. Okay, hold on. All right, go ahead. Okay, go again. All right, no, it's puking gas out of it right now. I think the
It sucked up gas already?
see the gas leaking right there.
Is it leaking gas?
I don't know what's leaking. Let me see.
What is that?
Oh, that might be just I sprayed too much stuff in there.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're good.
It's probably flooded.
It's not gas. Yeah, we'll just give it a second here. And then don't pump it anymore. Just, this car's always finicky to start for some reason. It doesn't just fire off. It's got electronic ignition in it. It's really weird. But I'm sure that the gasoline is,
Yeah, the gas is pretty old right now.
yeah, not very good. So,
Try it again.
all right, go ahead. Right up. Oh. Listen to that hot rod exhaust right there. See all that blue smoke?
What are you showing them?
The blue smoke.
And she does got oil pressure. 60 pounds. It's probably an idle already. Yep, there it is. Idling. You want to take it to the front? You want me?
Yeah, go right ahead, Daniel. Hey, you know how to drive a stick.
Sorta.
Mr.
Stall right
I
now.
can drive anything right here.
What are you doing making noises for?
20 minutes later. How about the brakes? Step on the brake pedal. Give it a little pump. All right.
There's pedal there.
Yeah, I tell you, that's
a little
not-
bit.
A little bit. Just gotta see what's going on. All right, come on. Let's go, Mr. I can drive anything. You can drive anything until you put a stick shift in it. Hey, easy, easy, easy. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Where is he now? He couldn't get by. Dude, what are you doing in the front yard over there? Do it, dude. Do it, George. My mom will come home with me. It's nice when you have a big front yard. You can kind of just drive around everything. Most of the time. Well,
Has brakes.
a little
Sorta.
bit, right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
It goes down about halfway and then it has pressure, so should be better than that.
Yeah.
It smells like a lawnmower in here.
My little lawnmower engine. All right.
All right, now we got the Pinto in the shop. We're gonna jack it up and we're gonna start with the back brakes first. I was talking to my dad. I think maybe if there's nothing obviously wrong with them, maybe they just need to be adjusted.
Might need to bleed them. Keep going. Keep wiggling them. There you go. Nice and clean. No oil.
Yeah, it looks pretty good in there.
Yeah,
Huh?
brakes are brand new.
So the brakes actually look pretty good. They're just a little brake dust, but
They're
that's
brand
normal.
new. I remember when I put all brand new brakes on this car.
The drum looks pretty good too.
Yeah. All right, let's put that. Take the dust out and put it back on.
Let's go check the other side.
It's pulling on the brake pads because they're adjusted. I didn't unadjust them and I don't want to. You can't turn it? You're almost there. It's weird. There you go. No oil?
No, not this. Looks dry.
Yeah, looks dry. Everything's dry. Brand new.
This side looks pretty good too.
Premium brake job right there. By yours truly.
Just got brake dust in there, but it looks fine.
Yeah.
No signs of oil. Drum looks fine.
Yeah, looking good. Pop that sucker back on.
Take a look. Let's see. Looks fine.
How's the back of it look? Is it, the brake pads look thick, huh? In between the rotor, look in between there.
Yeah, it look okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna bleed the brakes and call it a day. Look at that brand new racing sway bar. Show them my new racing sway bar. Is it on there?
Yeah, you can't really see it that good, but check the other side.
No oil leaking behind the caliper. The brakes should be new as like the rear ones. Maybe we just need to bleed them.
Yeah, it looks fine. Looks dry.
You should look inside the car and see where.
So when you're bleeding the brakes, you want to start from the furthest away from the master cylinder. So you're going to start in the passenger rear, which is the furthest away, and you go driver rear, then you do passenger front, and then you end up in the front on the driver's side.
Let's go that way.
So we're going to pop off the lid for the master, and we're going to take a look, see how much fluid is in there. We're going to take it off anyway. We have to add some because we're going to be bleeding it. The front one's kind of low.
Yeah, it's a little bit low.
Both of them are low.
A little bit. That means we're just gonna fill it up and bleed it out. Looking good.
Holding.
Okay,
Holding. Holding. Alright guys, we're on another trip. We're gonna go pick up some more parts, and this guy has a Honda, and we're gonna show it to you guys. I'm in the truck with my dad. We're on the freeway. We have about 40 minutes to go, so it's about 47 miles, and we're gonna see how it goes. Yeah.
Smokes a little bit, but
Replaced everything to BC coilovers.
there's the distributor. That's the one I saw on I saw one of those distributors for sale on eBay, and I kind of didn't. I wasn't exactly sure because I'd never actually seen one. Wires, 3 wires. One's a ground, and 2 go right to the coil. That's it. It's very simple. Just like a Datsun. And look at his radiator. Where did you get the radiator from? You said?
I got it off the, I researched it on the internet, and it was off a early 90s Civic.
Early 90s.
And all I did is I measured my radiator, the holes, the location, and all I did is just looked on the internet for something similar. And then I just fabricated some brackets, like 10, 15, 20 years ago.
That's perfect.
And it's got 2 electric fans, and I've got it hooked up to a thermal switch. And I can adjust when the fan comes on. So if it starts getting too warm, because the problem with these cars is once they get hot, they blow head gaskets.
So how hot is too hot? I mean, like
Too hot is like over half, like towards.
once you go past half, you're in trouble.
Yeah, flip it around. It'll
Oh
take
my God.
you. You can use the same gasket too. I called them back, and he goes, "Yeah, you can use the gasket. Don't worry. You can reuse the base gasket. It'll take you an hour." And
Yeah.
When you put that thing, you go, "Holy crap! This thing's got so much power."
And so this hose here goes where? You can turn it off if you want.
So
Let's see,
if you look, see this linkage here?
Yeah.
They have a thing called a sync link.
Mm-hmm.
They sell it. Weber sells a sync link, and so what happens is the primary opens, and then what happens as soon as the primary starts opening, it opens the secondary as well.
Yeah.
So then the thing will just, it's unbelievable how much better it runs. But the problem is, I had to cut the top of this off. It comes as a U. I cut it off, and you have to kind of do it on the workbench. And what you do is you move the linkage, and you'll see the flappers open. You'll see how they correspond. But this sync link's like $25. You
So
can
now they open simultaneously.
correct, but you don't want
like
to.
a 38 degas.
Yes, but you don't want it to open at the same time because it throws too much fuel in. The wheels spin and the thing bogs. So, because I was playing with the linkers last week, and I just, I'm putting it back. So I put it back to the way they had it, and it works way better. It builds power, and it revs. But what happens if you just try to have them both open at the same time, it just throws gas in there. The car just dies and then just takes off like a rocket. It's uncontrollable. But the way it is now, it builds power.
I didn't buy a Weber. I ended up buying one of the Japanese.
That's okay.
Kind of carburetor. It's the same exact thing.
Then get a sync link.
Yeah.
It'll work.
That is
It just syncs the two
And you bought
barrels.
that from Weber?
It has scalloped stripes, and it had stripes on the hood, and it also has a stripe on the back. See the stripe on the back?
When was it?
1975.
Wow.
So he got this car in December of 1974 from Robertson Honda, and he and his buddy bought a 1200, a brown one, and my dad's like, I got the new motor, I got the CVCC, and then so this was a unique car because it was the first year of the CVCC. You didn't need to have a catalytic converter.
So we're just leaving Randy's house, the owner of the yellow Honda Civic, and he had a lot of really good information, especially about the carburetor to flip it around. He was a super nice guy too.
Really nice guy. Really, really nice guy. Nice car.
Yeah, we have patrol behind us. they were looking at us, looking at me film as he was driving by. We driving the Pinto. I didn't even clean the window. Look how dirty this thing is. I'm in second gear right now and doing it right. I have to avoid all these bumps right now though.